Many of us have been devastated by the tragic events happening in the United States, especially in these last few weeks. As I talk with friends and members of our congregation, of particular concern are the murders, the policing abuses, and the systemic problems of injustice for Black Americans. As the American Church in Berlin, our community is looking to us for spiritual guidance and support. In response, we've created an initiative called Walk the Talk, a series of peaceful protests. We hope to shift people's minds and open their hearts to embrace God's gifts of diversity and put their faith into action, being the hands of Christ in the world.
We will also put our faith into action for weekly walks to the Brandenburg Gate. We'll walk quietly, we'll chant, and we'll sing to take action with what we learn. These talks and walks will happen regularly over the next several months. You're always welcome to come for one or both events, and they will happen sequentially, each one lasting about an hour.
At ACB, we are a Christ-centered body of faith, and we are called to put our faith into action. Speaking about the good works of Jesus Christ is not enough. We're called to be his hands and feet and put the words, love your neighbor and be the keeper of your sisters and brothers, into visible action as we walk through the world. Right now, it is our sisters and brothers, our neighbors of our Black communities in America, who in addition to our thoughts and our prayers, most need our solidarity, our participation, our active support as we walk with them in their struggle, making it our struggle for social justice, for fair and equitable treatment, and literally for their lives. We'll host a series of weekly talks at ACB and lead walks to the Brandenburg Gate. The talks will focus on a Christ-centered approach to learning and taking action for social justice. There'll be weekly events, curated exhibits, panel discussions, presentations, and interviews presenting themes of Black lives in America, offered in the most interactive way possible, and of course, respecting the COVID-19 regulations here in the city. We're launching our Walk the Talk initiative on July 4th with a short outdoor talk by ACB pastor Mari Torkelson. We hope you'll join us for the talks, for the walks, or for both.
The theme of each week's talk will inform our walk. As we move together, we're aiming to differentiate our walks from other protests we've seen around the world. All ages are welcome. We also want to welcome the most positive and Christ-affirming messages possible. The theme of each week's talk will inform our walk. The chants and the prayers and the songs that we voice will be carefully chosen to be prayerful and powerful.
All around us, there is evidence of what we do not want. More anger, more violence, and rightful demands being drowned out by rage. We believe there's great power in focusing on what we want to bring about: justice, equity, and peace for those to whom it is being denied. With our messages and our presence, we desire to be the change we want to see in the world, and we're asking you to join us in that. You don't need signs or banners for this first week. We will provide memorial images, each reflecting a life lost to injustice. Please join us in walking and protesting safely, peacefully, and in deep contemplation of the change we want to see.
Our routes for the walks will take us mostly through parkland, but also past some prominent Berlin memorials. The solemnity of those will add to the seriousness we will use to remember the murders and to mourn the many Black lives lost in America. At the end, we'll walk through the Brandenburg Gate, assemble, and together sing Amazing Grace. Then we'll observe 8 minutes and 46 seconds of silent prayer and some of us may choose to kneel. In total, each weekly walk will last about an hour. We begin on July 4th on the steps of the American Church in Berlin at 11 o'clock in the morning. Watch the ACB homepage for the latest news. Everyone's asked to wear a face mask for safety. We also ask that you please wear a black shirt, and we ask that you bring 2 red flowers, one for yourself and one for someone else, so that each participant can honor the story of the Black life that they're memorializing on this walk. We look forward to seeing you soon.